Hello, everybody. Welcome to another The Soul Sisters Tarot Tuesday night. How you doing, Soul Sister?
I'm doing all right. Hey, everyone. Yeah, EQ and I were talking about earlier, just the energies coming off of the full moon and still being in Mercury retrograde. It's just been a little heavy, a little crazy. I'm in a little bit of a nervous energy today because I just have like it feels like a ton of things on my plate, but life is good, and I do want to ask for prayer. Uh, for those that follow my channel, the last mind, body, and spirit that I did was with my cousin, and he recently passed on Friday. He had a stroke and died. So it was a little bit of a shock. But I am asking for prayers for his daughter because she's really going through it right now. And, to lose a parent suddenly, and that's the one parent that you rely on, that you have in your life, it's a lot. So I just ask for prayer for her to help her through this difficult situation. So and not to bring anybody down or anything, but yeah, it's just it's a little bit. But in light of things, I do have to say this, which he is a numerologist. So the day that he chose to transition was on May 5th, 2023. 2 plus 3 is a 5. So we have a 555. It was also a solar eclipse, and we were in Mercury retrograde. So to have him exit his way on that day, I think is pretty unique. So
Very unique.
Yeah.
As I said to you before, he did it his way.
He did.
He went out the way he wanted to. And the beautiful thing about it is that you picked it up.
Yeah. So
you understood it.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, everybody. I see we have Patricia in the house and Rondaroo. And Candy. Hey, welcome. Yeah, it's been a minute. Good to see you here. Happy to see you. Sharp Lisa, John Johnson, Teresa, Samantha. This is hi from both of us. Teresa hugs. And Kathy G, I see you. Thank you for being here, everyone. Paisley, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're here. And EQ, how are you? I know I just took up like a good portion there.
No, that was fine. That was good. We wanted to make sure people understood and send their prayers to you and your family. Me, I'm good. Last week was pretty heavy. I don't know if everyone felt that, but it was a heaviness last week, and it's a little bit better so far, but it's still a little kind of heavy.
Yeah. It's like the residue, right? It's like this, it's not quite in it like last week, but today it just feels, it's still like,
But actually, I did do something that was really good. So, guys, there's a movie out on YouTube, and it's called The Earthing, about the grounding story or the grounding documentary. It's won awards. You have to see it if you haven't seen it. It does look at grounding yourself with the earth with some scientific documentation, and kind of backs it up, and people telling their stories. And so I made it a point that I was going to ground today, since last week was not a very good week. And it's kind of starting off a little rough this week. So I actually did. It's been kind of ugly outside. I shouldn't say that. It's been gray outside, and it's been, the temperature's been good though. It's been in the 60s. And so a little bit of dew on the grass, but I went to the park, took my shoes off, and I grounded. And it actually felt really good. And I was having a little bit of back pain, and still recovering and from my surgery, and it felt good though. I had this like burst of energy, so I know I'm going to do it more often and really just take my shoes off and just ground with Mother Earth. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I talk with trees. I had a chance to talk to the trees. And 2 of the 3 trees talked back, except one. So that tree seemed to be a little bit upset. So I thought, okay, we'll let you be.
It's so funny when you mentioned about the grumpy tree, it made me think of the Wizard of Oz, when they picked the apples
Oh,
and the trees were like really angry.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
grounding is so important. It really is. And I think too that's why we're both feeling a little bit because it is really gray outside and it's a chilly today. So,
Yeah. Hi, Sheila.
yeah. Hey, Sheila.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to pick our card for the collective. And as we get that together, go ahead and now drop any questions. Patricia, we already marked your question. Remembering that the questions are not done in any particular order. What is this? Paisley says, I feel like my attachments to outcomes was eclipsed out of my psyche. Yay. Barely a toe on the ground. That's awesome. That's awesome, Paisley. All right, Rhonda, I see your question. I got you. Ooh, okay. Oh, interesting. I literally had 3 cards fly out at the same time. But they all make sense. So I'm just going to quickly go here. Okay, I see your question, John. I got you.
Sorry. I'll have to tell you guys. Go ahead.
Okay. I got living through problems. Today, I will go on living my life and tending to my routines. I will decide as often as I need to stop obsessing whatever is bothering me. Okay, Spirit. If I don't feel the letting go of something, I will act as if I've let it go of. Okay. I will act as if I've let it go of it until my feelings match my behavior. So that's so right on and so perfect for what I wanted to hear. And I think that's really the only one that I'm going to read, but I do want to show these other 2 that popped out, which is loving myself unconditionally. It's so important just to love yourself through all your quirks and your frustrations or whatever it is that you're experiencing. Just love yourself, be gentle with yourself. And for some of you, that's going to be showing vulnerability. So allowing yourself to be vulnerable in these times where things feel a little bit heavy. But this, I think, is the main message that came through here with living through problems. All right, what are you giggling about over there?
Because right when you were saying let's pick a card for the collective, what came in my mind was, hey, we actually had justice today. And from a Trump being E. Jean Carroll got her justice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, Spirit, I'll talk about it later. Maybe someone will bring it up and we'll talk about it later. And I was like, but if the justice card comes out, then I have to talk about it. I was shuffling, guys. Look what came out.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing. Like, okay, so I mean, you guys, we all could read this. So we've got the justice here, and finally, I will just have to say, no one is above the law, even though, yeah, there's degrees to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, unfortunately, there are people above the law. However, there's a little bit of a sweet justice, for E. Jean Carroll, and I'm sure what she's gone through in her life, and so that's what today is all about. The energy for today, where people who are in her position who have been violated can feel like
Yeah.
it's not just
A
for
win.
her. There's a win. Yeah. So we're going to go with justice for all and accountability.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's awesome. Yeah.
I know.
Everybody's
That's why I
like,
was laughing at that.
yay. Hey there, Jessica.
But I just want to put this disclaimer out there, not saying, they always say, you're not guilty till proven innocent. So he was actually judged by his peers. So that's what we're saying. Okay. It went through the proper system,
Mhm.
and our judicial system which is what we have. And we can celebrate that.
Love that.
So I don't like to see other people, their demise, but same thing, karma, we have to think about cause and effect, what
And
you
if you don't learn your lessons, you're just going to keep repeating the same patterns over and over again.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. So
Yeah. All right. Well, I only have a few questions starred. So if anybody, we could probably squeeze in about 2, 3 more. So if anyone has a question, go ahead and put it in, but we'll go ahead and get started.
before we get started, let me
Mhm.
just make mention to everyone too that Sonja and I have a really busy schedule over these next couple of months. And so we may not go live consistently like every Thursday. So what we have decided to do is at least try to do did I say Thursday? I meant
Mhm.
Tuesday. But if we can if we can look at going like every other Tuesday. So next week we won't go live. And then and because our schedules are so frantic right now, we'll always post when we're going to go live. So you guys will know it will be our Tuesdays at
Yeah.
4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I just don't want you guys to wonder, like, what's going on with them? Why aren't they doing this? What's happening? No, it's just we both have busy schedules and a lot of travel stuff coming up. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that. So you know where
Yeah.
we're coming from.
Good
Okay.
point. Good point.
Yeah.
And you can also catch me on my channel if you're not subscribed to subscribe. EQ has a channel too. It's been a minute since she's been able to post anything,
Yeah.
but Wisdom of the Blue Lotus is her channel. My channel is my name, sonjaraynelee, and I have my coffee chats Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. It's live. There are messages for the collective. And I will be putting out another video this Wednesday, a mind, body, and spirit. So dealing with grief and talking about grief.
Mhm.
So very interesting that that's my next one
Yeah.
after coming
Wow.
off of
Yeah.
Bruce's. So
Yeah. So no, Bruce is still there. He's still
yeah, right. Like it's wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh, we got
Hey,
a birthday coming up
Christy.
on May 12th. You know what that means, Kathy?
Uh-oh, get ready. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to ya. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday to
Kathy.
Kathy. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday, happy birthday to
to
ya.
Kathy.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday to ya.
Kathy. Happy birthday. Woo! Go, Kathy. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Sorry, guys. Like it doesn't allow us to connect to each other. So I know I can only imagine what it sounds like coming to you guys. You're probably like, wait, what?
I know, like, what? Did she just said here? What? Yeah, you guys know it. You get it.
You get
Mwah,
it. You
Kathy.
get it.
Enjoy
Happy
your
early
special
birthday.
day. Yeah.
Okay. So since these questions are not in order and we go ahead and just pick randomly, we are going to start with Kathy.
Oh, we got another one here too.
Okay. ES.
Message. I'll start so you can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Got
Perfect.
you, ES.
And I think we're going to go ahead and close the questions for now. Just to make sure that we get through these. No more questions. Okay. So, any messages for the birthday girl? Well, hello, Linda G. Welcome.
Oh, hi, Linda.
Good to see
Oh,
you.
Linda, I am so excited because I will be in Sedona with Miss Linda G at the spiritual retreat. I am
Yay.
so excited about that.
It's going to be awesome.
I know it is. It is.
And Sedona is like one of the best places to have a
Yeah.
retreat. So,
Yeah. And Linda, I have to tell you,
oh, thank you,
so
Linda.
sweet.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually just bought just for this retreat in case we get to look at the ETs. I got me some new binoculars, the nighttime infrared, so I can see.
You are ready.
Oh, I gotta show you guys for real. Look.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
This is for Linda. See, I just bought these.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I know. I'm trying to learn how. It has like a video thing on it, and I'm trying to learn how to use it. So just in case, I can take some video.
All right. Okay, guys. So I guess we're going to have another live stream when she gets back so we can see everything that she's caught.
Yeah. Now, as you guys know, when I got back from Egypt, I showed you guys some of my pictures, and I had one picture over the Great Pyramid was, I believe it was extraterrestrial. There were like 3 dots when I had to blow up the image. It looks like one little star, but when you look at it, it's not. And I was like, oh my God. So,
Wow.
yeah. Yes, Linda, we're sending love and light for your sweet little boy and your family.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so getting back to Miss Kathy.
Kathy, have you been feeling a little alone lately? Like just a little bit lonely? I'm picking up a little bit energetically. I got the isolation card. Maybe that you might be going through something or trying to deal with something, but just kind of been a little bit more to yourself. Let me know if that resonates with you. But I feel like that there is a turning point. Things are going to turn, but it's just about you really stepping into that space for yourself with the leadership here and bringing in more justice and balance for yourself. So Spirit is just guiding you to trust that this is a turning point, the wheel. It may require learning some lessons that are coming in here as well. So what I'm hearing too is just to ask for help if you need it. Don't allow yourself to be in that space like I'm okay. Even if it's just a little bit of support, just asking for that and feeling good about doing that. So let me know if that message resonates with you, and we'll see what EQ got.
So, Miss Kathy, I got some really good stuff for you. I feel like it's something you have been waiting on or waiting for. I feel like seems like, are you going to be going on a trip? Because I'm getting travel cards here. So I got the Ace of Wands. This is all about something new coming in, new beginnings, but it also concerns travel. Now, at the bottom of my deck, I got the Chariot. So it made me feel like either you're going to be traveling or have some traveling coming up. But I'm also feeling that this abundance or this newness coming in is related to money and a contract of some sort or work. So that makes me feel really good. And then I did get the Star card as well. So I feel like you're going to be getting something you've been wanting. And it feels like you've been wanting it for a long time because I've got the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels like something that's been just taking long time. But now it's manifested because it's now an ace. Of Wands and Pentacles, new money coming in or the new contract.
Okay.
Oh,
Beautiful.
she said yes.
Yes. Was that for the first one or the second one or both?
All of the above.
Yeah, right. Hi, Sally. We ended cut off questions for today, but I'm going to star you. If there's time, we will check in for you, okay? But the questions were closed. All right, Kathy, we hope that helps. And happy birthday again. Go out, celebrate you, have a good time. Enjoy. That's what birthdays are all about, guys.
Exactly.
Enjoy that. Hey, little bro. Good to see you, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Sally.
Oh, no worries, Sally. No worries. If we can squeeze you in, we will. Okay, Rondaroo. I just like saying that.
I know.
Okay, Rhonda, any messages from my guides? So, Rhonda, the first thing I heard was stay on top of it. So I'm not sure what is or what you need to be staying on top of, but it feels like something important that you've been not wanting to have to deal with it, but they're letting you know that you need to be on top of it, to stay on top of this. I'm going to pull some cards though. Maybe I can get
Rhonda, one of the things that I heard for you was patience. So I heard have a little bit more patience. I'm feeling a little bit more faith. I feel like I don't know if you've been stressing about something in particular, but it feels like you just need to kind of breathe through it and have a little bit patience. But yeah, we're going to pull some cards.
Rhonda says, I do need patience. Don't we all?
I know, right? Let's see. Okay, Rhonda. That's what me and Sonja have been telling you. I'm sorry, Sonja. She said she has a lot on her plate.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to tell her there's a communication. So this is like the computer. So I don't know if you're also doing work on the computer or something about the computer, but it's also about communication, progress. Things are working out. This is the progression card. So things are working out. You can see the different pieces of furniture, meaning the different aspects or things in your life that you're doing. You will need to be making a decision. So you're going to have to, maybe that's part of the patience of focusing your energies, because there's some decisions that you're going to have to make. And again, it's coming. So this is, you can see light at the end of the tunnel. This card tells you to have patience. You're almost there. Okay. You're almost there. So it will come, and it's a 7. So it could be as close as July because it's a 7, or 7 weeks, could be a week, as much 7 days, but I'm getting more, maybe the 7th month, or it could be 7 additional months from this month. So sometime this year. So just have some patience.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, she says I'm always on the computer.
Oh, okay.
So it's interesting. At the base of my deck, I have for you, Rhonda, the 8 of Swords. This is a kind of a card of isolation or feeling trapped. And this could be all the stuff that's on your plate right now. You just feel like there's like so much going on and you don't have much movement. I do have the 9 of Wands too, which is like an ongoing battle. So it's just like something that you just keep going through. You're dealing with a lot of communication and nudes. The Page of Swords, it might be somebody sneaky that's doing something too that's been really bothering you. But the center of the reading here, I have the Page of Wands. So this is about being a free spirit, new passion, a spark. So there may be something coming where you're just going to be able to break through all of this and just allow yourself to go with that flow. You see our hair is just kind of blowing in the wind, allowing yourself to move with that. And then, yeah, I have opportunities, possibilities coming in with the Page of Cups, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So good things, there's going to be a transition. I would just say, just allow yourself to be open and allow yourself to kind of not create so much resistance and allow yourself to go with the flow. So.
And she also said that they're having to make a decision about moving to Mexico.
Okay. All right. Well, that's heavy. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The move is huge. So
Yeah.
that's not something that's to be taken lightly. So,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good. It resonates. Wonderful. Well, good luck, Rhonda. Okay. So,
hi, Eliza.
Hi. Aloha, Eliza. Aloha. Patricia. Did you see me living in the right apartment? I feel, okay. I feel really good about in December 2023, the January, February 2024, or will it be earlier than December 2023? Okay.
Her moving into her new apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel good about moving. Will it be earlier? Okay. So will her move be earlier?
Or later?
Or later.
Or earlier, yeah. Earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Later. Let's see.
We'll break that down, what it would look like earlier, what it will look like later.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I heard spirit say more later than earlier is what I initially got. And then when I did my cards to see, yes, you definitely is at the bottom of the deck. You definitely will be moving. So I can see this is all about move and moving into somewhere new. So I did 3 cards sooner or 3 cards later. And all of the cards I got basically sorry there, I want to fall down. It's basically I got a no. So I've got the 3 of Swords, which is like a negative or a no. We'll just say a no. I've got the 7 of Cups, wanting it to happen, but not quite happening. This is all about, being in your head, thinking about it, and then 4 is holding on to what you have and where you're at. So that lets me know it felt more later is what I felt from spirit before, but later says, okay, 7 of Wands. So now you're ready to defend yourself. You're ready to move on. And I see the balance. You're going to be balancing things out. And then I actually see the growth. So that to me is like a yes. So I've gotten more of a yes from later. So you said your labor. Let me look at the time frame real quick and see if I can give you a time frame. She said January to February. Let me see if I get those numbers. 3, 5, 8.
I wish I would have brought my pendulum. Well, just okay. I'm going to say like January. It looks like probably about January based on what I have here. You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So for looking at earlier, which would be, before December, January, February, I do have these 7 of Pentacles, which is kind of like taking stock, an investment of sorts. I have the Hermit, which is about doing some soul searching about this. But then I also get the 4 of Cups, which is kind of like refusing an offer, missed opportunity. So it feels like just based on that energy that the move is not happening earlier. For later, it's interesting. I get the Hermit again. But I also get the 2 of Wands, looking, you see the travel there, looking to make that move. And then I get the 4 of Wands as well, the celebration. I did pull one more card on this one, which is the Wheel. And if you see it's a 10, 1 plus 0 is a 1. I would look at that as January. She's on top of the world, feeling good about her move. So I would say that I think it will be January, is what I'm feeling.
When I did my numbers to see where it's going to be, I literally got January.
Okay.
I got like a bunch of 7s. And when I started adding everything up, but it felt like 7 months from, say, the start of the month. So it's putting me right into that time frame of that January. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm getting that too.
Okay. All right, Patricia, we hope that helps. Good luck with your move. That's exciting. Okay. All right. John Johnson. I keep seeing 11 minutes after the hour. What does it mean? 11, 11, 11, 11. So angel numbers are so much fun. The one thing I will tell you is that when that does happen, because the numbers can always mean something a little bit different from people. You can do the Google and it will give you different things. But when you see a consistency of something happening at the same time a lot, what I've been really working to do is what am I doing in that moment?
Mhm.
What is happening? Did I just think of something like, oh, I need to make a decision on something? Or, and if it happens to be the same thing that I'm doing or something closely related, then you'll get your meaning of what that means for you. So keeping, track of that and looking at that. We'll pull some cards too, but I just wanted to share that's one of the things that I do. And um, 11, that's a 1 plus 1, that's a 2. So twos are generally choices, things that you have to make decisions on. So this is why it's also very important for you to know what is happening during that time when that comes up. What do you have to add to that, EQ?
I was going to say exactly what you said.
Okay.
Yeah, I concur 100% with that. It is interesting. I always look at it too as your guides or your spirit team. They're trying to get your attention because they want you to know about something, and how they know, how you're going to know what they're asking for is exactly what you said. What's going on in your life right now? What are you dealing with right now? When you see it, what's happening? So it's just it's if you have a journal or something you can write down, just jot it down, right? So just jot it down, and so that way you'll say, okay, what was going on? What was I feeling right now? Was I happy? Was I sad? Was I pissed off? What was going on in my world when I saw those numbers? Was I calm? Was I chilled? What was it? Then you start to see a pattern that every time you saw those numbers, you can actually see it. And then you see the messages that your spirit team's telling you. So definitely. Oh, thanks,
Beautiful.
Ness.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Ness.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy you're here. Thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
And Monique, I see your question. We did close off questions for today, but I will start. So if we have time, then we will go ahead and read it for you. But I just want to let you know that it is closed.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank
18,
you.
18. Those are those numbers.
Yep, 1818. I love
we were
it.
just talking about it. See, John, see, now I'm going to write that 1818. When I see that, it's good because Ness has just sent that power our way,
I love that.
Love
Yeah.
energy.
Hey, Margaret. Hey there.
Hey, Margaret.
Ooh. All right, John. Let's see what we get here for you.
Ooh. Okay. I get it. Okay, John, I got it for you. So the first card I got for you is lightning. This talks about a fast action. So something is coming. Look at the electricity. I feel like this is spirit showing you, giving you the energy, giving you the messages. So it's something that comes in quick that your consciousness pays attention to. So yes, I believe it's messages, but it's about you. This is interesting because I got the leadership card. I don't know what you do for a living, but I don't know if you're in a leadership position, but this is related to you being a leader. Okay. This is also talking about you using your logic over your emotions. So this can also mean about you tapping more into your emotional side or even tapping into your intuitive side. You're being a little bit too logical. And what happened? Look at this. You get ghosted. So it's kind of like you're not listening to the messages. And I feel like that's what they're trying to tell you. And at the bottom of that deck, remember who you are. That's the children card. Have a little bit more fun in your life. Put a little bit more fun and laughter in the life. So that's what I got.
Very interesting. So yes, John. So I got the judgment card. So a renewal, a change, or something for you that needs to take place. And this is a little similar. It goes hand in hand with EQ is telling you here. I also have the King of Cups, which is about leadership. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is definitely about you in a new focus or new beginning here with the Fool. I just pulled a few clarification cards on this new beginning or new something. I have love coming in here and love offer. So it could be a job or something coming into a new beginning or something. But I think it's based on with the decisions or something that needs to be made. It's about you getting more clarity on that. I also have the World. This is fulfillment. broadening your horizons. So something new is coming in here. It's very interesting. And so maybe that's just pay attention to what that 11 every time that it happens. What does that mean? What's happening? It'll be really interesting to see. But it is something that is for you, a message for you, for sure. So blessings, John. Thank you for your question. Okay, I guess now I find myself, it all depends on where spirit takes me, but right now it's in order.
That's fine. You're welcome, John.
All right. Yes, you're welcome. Jackie, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so message from my guides. So it's very rare that I get songs, but it always cracks me up when I do have a song that comes through. And it's that song, and this is like one of EQ's favorite songs. It's the song Hold On by In Vogue.
Ooh.
And it's like, hold on to the love. You got to hold on. So I don't know what you need to hold on to, but that's the song that came through. So I just want to share that. But I'm going to see. Ooh, ooh, baby, hold on. What are we looking at? Messages for Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie, I feel like you are. Ooh, okay. So this is interesting because I've got the 7 of Wands. So again, there's actions. I feel like that you are centered. Okay, I do feel like you're centered. I think you're intentional when you do things. And keep doing that, because I do see like there are things that are trying to come your way, but I feel like you're protected. So just know that, okay? But what's interesting is there's another action card, which is the 3 of Wands. So for you, I feel like you're about to embark on a new beginning. Look at that. There's a new beginning. This is the Fool card. It's you, and look at, she's holding a crystal, going right back to you being grounded. So I feel like something new is trying to birth itself through you. It's a new action. Before I show you the bottom of my deck, I'm just going to pull another card. Yeah. Look at that. This is the happy family card, the 10 of Cups. So I feel like that for you, there's a new beginning, maybe something with your family, something feels like a lot of harmony. Things feel good. But I got the Devil. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a warning here. So continue to listen to your higher self here. So I think there might be challenges coming your way for people who might not have your best interest. But I think that you will recognize them. So just stay centered. This card is also could be, attraction, obsession, desire, narcissistic type people, different things like that. So just be wary of new opportunities coming your way. Just stay centered through them so you can push out what's not real, or what's not serving your higher purpose. But overall, I feel like everything is really good because of you taking that opportunity with the newness that's coming in. So I think it's going to work in your favor. Okay. I hope you understand that.
Beautiful. Yeah, I kind of got a couple of caution cards too on my base cards. I do have the 8 of Swords for you, kind of that trapped energy, but really kind of what's coming through here in the words here for me is like negative thoughts. So being mindful of what you're saying and telling yourself. At the base of my other deck here, I have the anger card. So I don't know if it's something that you're processing, whether it's anger towards yourself or possibly towards someone else, or maybe there's like anger, you're, kind of dealing with something, with someone being angry. But just to be mindful of your thoughts, mindful of your energy. I do have the Justice card. So when EQ talked about being centered, here's that balance, feeling balance, being in that energy of justice. The 2 of Pentacles. that you're juggling, between life or money, or maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, but there's kind of like this juggling that's going on here. But really to stand in your power here with the Queen of Swords, just to stand in there and feel good about whatever choice or decisions that you make. I do have, it's interesting, I did pull an online card. So I don't know if you're working or doing something online that's connected to all of this. But this can also be just having a presence of some sort. But I do have the Phoenix, something new. EQ said too, like the new beginning. There's something new that you're rising from or going to transition into. And then the bridge, that it's going to bridge the gap with where you are now to where you want to go. So that's what I got for you. So hope that helps, and wishing you all well. Okay. So Jackie says, oh, here, make a decision to leave a long-term relationship.
That's the devil. That's because that's that connection that you guys have. You're kind of bound to each other,
and feeling like this.
Yeah, even though it's probably best to pull away and to stay centered to protect yourself. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So you will the transition. Well, it will be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah,
it will be.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, ES, you are up next. Message for ES. Let me see. Are you still here, ES? I want to make sure that you're still here. Sally, are you still here? You would be next up on deck. I will be able to get your question in. Let us know that you're here. ES is here. Yay. Okay. Sally, let us know if you're still here. Sally's here. Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
Ness, we will make sure we will pull a card for you. We appreciate your donation, so we will definitely pull a card for you.
Yes.
Okay. Message for ES. Okay, sorry, my cards need to be shuffled better.
Thanks, Jackie.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Message for ES.
Yes, it's interesting because I just started to get like these chills, and I feel like there's something you're going through right now. It feels a little heavy. Just trying to get more what spirit wants me, but I'm going to pull some cards. I had started to get like chills, and I just felt this. Maybe it might need to release something or I don't know. It's heavy. I can just say there's something you're going through right now that feels, I don't know if it's holding you behind or holding you. Like, I just feel you're like this, but I'm going to pull some cards. It's just every time I try to tap into you, I'm getting this resistance or this tightness or this, are you getting that, Sonja?
More of what I'm feeling is more of this kind of like, it's just kind of like a line. Like there's no like high, there's no low. It's just kind of like the in-between space. So it feels like everything's just like, it's just there, and you can say whether that's good or bad. I don't know, but it just feels like it's just there. So what I picked up on in my cards, which will be interesting, are you going through something with a friendship?
Sorry.
I told something with a friend. Yeah, look at it.
Friendship, the three. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also got the anger card. So, that, maybe a feeling of feeling wronged, or something that's pent up, or maybe you need to have a discussion with someone that you might not be ready for yet. ES says, I have to fly to Minneapolis for a meeting next week to meet with my new team.
Ah,
Oh, okay. So maybe that's something that friendship could represent the team. But I do have the serendipity card, which is nice. This is called Divine Intervention, Perfect Timing. So, whatever this is, the timing is good because it feels like you've been going round and round with some things. But the most important thing that you're going to need to remember is to have boundaries. So, whether that's with this team, if that this message is about, or someone else, boundaries are really important. It says, uh, standing your ground and being true to yourself. So just keep that in mind. That's what I have for you.
I'm getting all kind of messages over here, ES. What is going on with you? Okay, so let me first start with the first thing. So I do see the group. So that's what this was. Okay, so that was you being around a group of people. But where you are right now, you're the hermit. This is the
Mhm.
solitude. This is you trying to
Okay.
figure out, just thinking about what you want, what you want in life. Who am I? All of those things. I just feel like you're really getting centered and deep within yourself. That's all about the hermit. But then I do see, I've got the three of wands. This is all about travel. So I do see the travel coming up to be with these folks. So what's interesting is you might, when you're with these people in your travel, that's what this is telling me here. You might feel this. You might feel, you could be around a group of people and still feel alone. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
might not feel connected to these people, but I mean, you'll be good with it. But I just feel like, I don't know. I see you in this energy, the hermit. And then spirit's showing me something completely different. So forgive me if I get too nosy here, but I don't know if you dating somebody new or will be dating somebody, because I've got dating for you. But everything is good. Everything is good. And then I see there's going to be an attraction. There's somebody that's going to tickle your fancy, or if you are dating somebody now seriously, I just feel like there might be a sense of a renewal, like that spark is coming back. So either if you're not dating, I feel like you will be.
She
There's
said,
someone.
or ES says, I've been with my
Okay.
boyfriend for years.
Okay.
Oh, for 6 years.
So I feel like I got good health on that. So then that just says you guys are in a good place. I don't see it being bad because I just, everything looks good. However, the one last thing and then I'm done. The bottom of that card was boredom. So I
Mm.
think this could be the work. Of course, relationships are always, you have
You
that
have your
magnetic
highs, you have your
thing,
lows.
yeah, and you go back and forth. So, but this is kind of your overall energy, which puts you back at the hermit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's what I got for you. So it's funny that both of the messages were trying to come through. And maybe that's some of the tightening, you trying to figure out what you want.
Mm.
Yeah. So hope you understood everything. Blow over the
Good
bush.
luck, yes, with your travels.
Yep.
Hey, Viviani, good to see you. Hello, hello.
Hey, Viviani.
Okay. Sally.
Whoop. Cards every which or who. Uh-oh.
Cards gone wild.
Maybe this card was for, I'm gonna have to tell Sally. I don't know what's going on. Just one fell.
Ooh, Sally.
What's Sally's question? Any messages?
Messages.
This is what fell out. This is the
Ooh.
Six of Pentacles. This is giving and receiving. So it could be giving or receiving money. It could be giving or receiving abundance, love, or whatever. We're going to get more into that. But this is what fell out of the deck. So I just wanted you to see it because I felt like it meant something.
Sally.
Oh, I got something for Sally. I'm going to use these cards. Sally, we're going to use these, everyday enchantment cards. let's see what's going on for Sally with these. Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra, welcome. Sally, Sally, Sally. Wow. Okay, so Sally, I was feeling kind of like this light around you, which is interesting because I pulled from 3 different decks, and each of them have some form of light in them, which is really interesting, and nice. I have a rare gift, so I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming your way, and you see that light around the golden egg that's coming in there. So some type of opportunity, the power, like unique gifts, or maybe it's something that with you, but it's something that's going to help build your current situation or where you are right now, some type of building. And look at all that light that's in that card as well. And then the last one I pulled, look at the sunshine coming in. I got the power card for you. So more light coming in. So I feel like there's a situation or something that's going to happening, either like spiritually, you may be leveling up, or it may be like an opportunity or something that's coming in your way. But it also could be something that you've been manifesting and wanting to bring into your life. So you only really know what that means to you, but those are the things that I'm kind of feeling in for you that I think might be happening here. And EQ has a puzzled look on her face, so I think she's got something a little different.
This is interesting, and I'm okay. I hate to ask you this, Sally, but did you lose somebody recently? I feel like I don't know if somebody has made a transition who passed away recently, or maybe they're sick and they're about to transition. The reason why I say this, and that's why I wanted to get a little bit more clarity. But the first thing that I pulled was the death card. And of course, death is not always about death, but this is the death card, and death is about change or transformation. So I feel like you have gone through some sort of a change, a transformation.
She said her aunt, yes, my aunt, my dog, last June.
Okay.
Last
Yes.
year.
My dog. Okay. The reason why was because I feel like then she may be around you. Because I kept feeling like somebody has passed away. But the thing is that this is all about change. I don't know if her passing or did you inherit anything from her passing, like maybe her house, or were you in a will, or did you get anything like that? If not, that's okay. Okay. 2 deaths, a dog and her aunt. Okay. That's funny that Ness, that you say that, because this is what I got at the bottom of the deck. This is the 3 of swords.
Sally said no.
No. Okay. So, but I can see the pain, and it's showing me that there's pain there. And that's why. And then when I looked at the death card, look at the ghost in the back. It just kind of made me feel like, I feel like someone's passed away. But I feel like there's some choices for you, decisions. This is the 2 of coins. So remember, we were talking about that first card, which was like the giving and the receiving. So I feel like you either something's coming its way for you, and you're going to have to make a decision, or you're the giver, or you're going to be the receiver. That's why I was asking, did you actually get anything from their passing? Something physical or money or tangible. But I feel like there is something you have to decide about. And I feel like it does have to do with money, because you can see she has money again, holding out money, and the receipt. The waiter has two different offers. So I feel like there's something coming in for you. And it's funny because when you mentioned your dog, I've got the page of blades, and you can see there's an animal that's resting at the bottom. So I felt like there was something with that. And then you can see the person in the background. So I feel like, okay, someone's watching over her as well, is what I was getting from that. But I wanted to pull in some other decks, just to kind of get another idea on what's happening here. So going back to this, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I feel like you're the waiting game. I feel like you're waiting on something. This might be that decision or choice, something that's coming your way, or something you might have to give up. But I feel like right now there's no movement right now. There's a brick wall for you right now, but it's changing because now I got you rebuilding. So you break through. So whatever you're waiting for, it's going to come through for you. Okay.
The rare gift.
It's happening. So I feel like she didn't have movement in her past, or something has put her in this, like, you just this waiting game, but it's happening. It's going to happen. And I caution you on one last thing, because I got poor health. So I just want you to feel like you might be in your head a lot, so just try your best to relieve the stress or things that might be going on in your life, because things are going to move forward for you. So that's what I got. Sorry, guys, I'm getting all these multiple messages, and it's like...
Blessings to you, Sally. Okay. Unfortunately, Monique, we're not going to be able to get to your question today, but we're going to do one more, and that's for Ness. And Ness is looking for a card pull for my creative writing project. Anything I need to keep in mind? Hey, Beck. Good to see you. So Ness, what I'm seeing is like the dotting of the I's, crossing of the T's. Dotting of the I, crossing of the T, dotting, like going like just consistently of this. And so for me, what that means is that don't get so caught up. Sometimes we get into that perfectionism and we want to make sure everything's right. Like, just allow things to flow. And then you can go back to do whatever you need to do, but don't get caught up so much in the details of it all. But I'm going to pull some cards here too to see what I get. Oh, thank you, a DJP. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. I like this. Hey, Ness, I think you're gonna like this. Okay. So I actually pulled for you. This is the contract card. It's the one. It's the new beginning. So I do feel like, as far as your creative writing project, I feel like something is being worked on. And look at this. I got creativity. Oh, you got the new beginning or contract with the creativity, and change. Change is in the air. So I feel like it's saying around fall or November, because the card is 56. 5 + 6 is 11. So we could be talking about November. That is still fall. So I feel like there's something that's going to be moving you in that direction, where you're going to see at the bottom of that deck, I got celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Now, this celebration is 8. So that's August. So it could be from summer into fall as well. Okay. And I'm not going to pull any more after this. Change for the better. So you got some new stuff coming in for you. So it looks good. You're writing. So I would say, what do you need to keep in mind? I would say stay focused. Keep going. Don't let nothing stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. Meditate on it. Manifest it. And so that's what I would say for you, because it looks really good from these cards.
Yeah. Ness says, okay, thank you for that. I am getting really perfectionist instead of just doing the outline and coming back. Yeah, my target date to publish is October 14th. Yeah,
awesome.
Don't get caught up in the dotting of the I's, crossing of the T's. So allow yourself to just flow in that creative space. You can always go back and or get an editor or somebody to come back to edit, to do the things that you want. So yeah, I see good things too here. I got the wheel, which says that big changes are coming. I got a third party, which I feel like that's part of the contract that EQ was talking about there. There's going to be, somebody else involved with this. I have potential. So potential investment wise, growth wise. So that's really good. I do have a little bit of a caution though. I do have a brick wall. So there may be something that may come to a stop for a second, but it's the unseen. This says working behind the scenes, magic happens behind the scenes. So it may feel like you come to a halt, but don't get discouraged, because whatever it is, you're going to push through that. Because then I get the marriage card too, which this is like the marriage of the contract. And then at the bottom is the manifestation card. So it's important for you to really see this coming through, this project of what it is that you want. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What is your celebrations going to be all about? And really put all of that into the mix so that you can focus on manifesting what it is that you want, getting your body fully aligned with all of it. So blessings to you and good luck. That's exciting.
I just pulled a card for you for the overall feel for your project. Look at this card. This is the Empress. This is all about growth. So you can see, look at the love, the offer, the new beginning with the kids. This is a great card. So focus on what we've all said to you, and things look like it's going to work. It's going to work itself out. You just need to get you out of the way, but it looks good.
Ness says, big changes are coming. I am working with a thought partner to review and help me edit it. Wow, all these cards are very auspicious. And yes, on specific manifestation. Thank you. Yep. You are so welcome. Good luck to you. All right. Woo. Okay, guys, we have come to the end. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget that EQ mentioned in the beginning, we will not be on, we're like, right now, it looks like it's every other week, depending on our schedules. But as of right now, we won't be on next week, but the week after. So you will see us then. Don't forget to subscribe to our individual channels. Mine, sonjaraynelee, EQ, Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. I'll be on again live this Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. For coffee chat, and those are oracle messages from Spirit for the collective. So
and also check out my you can go to my website, which is for Amazon.
Ness,
you
thank you, Ness.
Thank you.
Very sweet of you. Thank you.
I would say my Amazon store, guys, my website. You can go to
down here, the link. It's just below the video.
Goodies galore for you, and it's the number 4 and 1 big U for you.com. So check out some of the stuff. I got some new stuff coming into the store on Amazon, and then also we are in the month of May. So yes, happy birthday to all of the Tauruses, and coming into the energy of Gemini, which is Sonja. Her birthday's this month also, or this way. Yeah. So to make sure, I don't think we're going to be on for your, I'm not sure if we're going to be on for your birthday.
No, we won't be on for my birthday, but also happy early Mother's Day to all you mamas.
Sunday.
How can we forget?
Yes. And also for you pet parents out there, happy Mother's Day to you guys as well. And yes, air signs. Yep. Air signs are coming up after Tauruses. So it's Taurus and then the Geminis.
Gemini. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yep. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.